Hi there, Zsoka here, and in this video I'm going to show you a couple of ideas with the Snowflake die set. This is a Paige Evans design, and it has two layers. You can use them together or separately. They look, I think they are very pretty both ways, but I actually used the two layers together in this video, and what I want to show you, they only line up one way. So you will have to look at these little nooks here to make sure that they are the same, and then line them up. And also the middle of the snowflake, these 6 petals, they are also not all the same. So you will have to look at what you are adding where, but all the outside dots and little petals, kind of petals, are the same, so those you don't have to worry about. You know, it's the hand drawn nature of things. It's not symmetrical, even though it might look like it to the naked eye, but it is not. So just wanted to mention so that you don't get frustrated or think that the two layers don't line up. They do, but there's only one right way. So I'm adding 3 different colors to this snowflake, and I'm also going to create another one in coral kind of colors, again using 3 colors. And then I'm moving on to some other ones. These I will not fill in, so the little details I'm not going to fill in. I just die cut the bottom layer from color cardstock, and then I'm adding the white outline to it. And I created a bunch of different colors like this, and I added back the middle circle just with white. And these are the colors I am using today. And because I die cut the snowflake from color cardstock for the first die cuts that I showed you for the inlay technique, I also have these outlines, and I didn't want to throw them away, so I'm lining them up, just offsetting them a little bit. And I actually wanted to glue all these 6 layers together, but then I was thinking that might not be, that's just one snowflake, and I tend to not make a card with just one element. So for now, I did not have an idea, so I just set them aside. And moving on to the sentiments, these come from the something Christmassy sentiment die set that is also new. And again, these are the same size as the For You die set, if you have that one. I'm layering 2 die cuts for the from the backing piece, just for some stability and dimension. And then I'm adding the outline die cut piece on top. And then on top of that, I'm going to add the little letters, because I really love that dimensional look to the letters. I think 95% of the time, this is what I do, instead of filling the letters back into the outline. That would mean taking out the white letters from the outline and then placing these there instead. But that gives me just a flat look. This one has dimension to it, even though obviously in the video you cannot tell, but in real life it really makes a difference. And this is from a metallic red paper that's really pretty. Now, I had this die cut prepared. This is also a new product, Jingle Bells, it's called. And I created this for some previous project. It's going to be in the Jingle Bells video. And, but I didn't use everything that I created. And so I, I didn't want to create a new die cut for this card. So I simply added a layer of the right color for my today's project. And this here is a Spellbinders 3D embossing folder, which is why I'm spraying the paper on both sides with water, because you really need this for the water not to tear. And this is a relatively new product, maybe from last month or 2 months ago. It's gorgeous. And once the paper dries, unfortunately, there's a lot of warping. And so I add a lot of glue to this. And then I'm trying to stretch it out on another layer of heavyweight cardstock. And I will also add some foam tape, like really thin foam tape, I think maybe 1 millimeter, to help it, not stand out. Actually, on this one, I might even not use it. But normally, if there's more warping, I use some foam tape to help stretch it out, or make it more straight. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here on this card, and I think I found the design I'm going for. And I noticed that I don't even need all these snowflakes, because I can use just half of one for both sides. So this is where I realized I'm gonna have a third card as well. I was only planning on creating 2, but I did not want to waste anything. So this is what I'm going for. And the snowflakes that are at the top and the bottom, they also have some overhang. So I'm planning to use those to fill out the corners that I now have like white. As you can see, I'm trying to see where I have to add the glue, and definitely glue down the little pieces or parts of the snowflake that are close to the edge of the card, so that they don't get damaged. And you can see that I will have 2 parts of the snowflake left, which will be used to fill out those white spaces, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I'm really slow today, but I have to do the voiceovers anyway, because there's a lot going on. So I apologize if I'm blabbing a lot in all these videos. I'm trying to do all of them today. Let's see how that goes. Now I'm adding a few foam tape strips to the sentiment, just to add it a little bit of lift in the middle of that card. I'm not adding anything special to it. Oh no, you see, I actually do add the foam tape, like I said, and this adds a little bit of I don't know if you can see from this angle. This is a really, really thin foam tape, so it really doesn't add a whole lot of dimension, but it will help with the warping, and it actually is going to be pretty straight now. But when I first saw the the embossed panels, I almost got a heart attack. I'm like, oh God, warping. It's my, I don't know. I don't like warp things. That is why I never did mixed media either. I just cannot, I can't deal with warping. And on my next one, you can see I already added one panel, but here I actually did not use foam tape, but still you can see that it's completely flat, that piece, the embossed piece. And again, this is a very simple card. I'm only adding 2 of these snowflakes that I used the inlay technique on, and then a sentiment in the middle, and that's it. You know, when I have a lot of white to work with, I like to add some texture in the background, which is why I use the embossing folder. I love embossing folders, and I don't have any myself, so I like to use Spellbinders ones. By the way, this is a die from last year, Sweater Weather, and it is now hopefully restocked when I'm doing the voiceover. I don't have the products yet, but I did order it, so I used it in this video, so as a reminder. And I didn't quite you know, all the little die cut pieces. Normally I would get them all out, but in this case it was not important because I knew that I was gonna add some things to on top of it, so nobody can really see. And this is where I'm using these pieces, these 2, where I offset the colorful die cuts. This is kind of like, I'm sure you also have cards like this where you have all the remaining pieces from your previous project, and then you just throw them on a card, like I don't know, like a remainder project. And sometimes these are the ones that I like the most, actually. Yeah, so here are the finished cards. I hope you like them. I hope I could inspire you in some small way. Check out all the other videos on the channel today. I think there are 7 altogether. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.